Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to another video. For those of you not tuning in live, this is going to be in the October Lives playlist. Alright, so you can find this video in the October Lives playlist. And everything in the October Lives playlist, it'll be the concepts that we're learning in school during the month of October. So this video is on addition word problems. So I'm going to read the word problem, go over some key vocabulary, and go over the steps to solve the word problem. Katie has 4,425 stamps, and Steve has 1,085 stamps. How many stamps do Katie and Steve have in all? Now, boys and girls, to my fourth graders. To my fourth graders that are in school this year, if you're wondering why this problem looks familiar, I'm going to give you guys a little secret. If you're wondering why does this problem look familiar, look almost exactly the same as the problem that we did in class, let me tell you guys a little secret. It is exactly the same. It's exactly the same as the problem that I did in class. The only difference is that I changed the numbers. The numbers are different, and I took out maybe 3 or 4 words. But other than that, the problem is exactly the same. Shout out to to all my fourth graders. Shout out to my fourth graders. So I fake whispered there, but you know what? I'm just going to say that. I'm going to stop being secretive and say it out loud. This word problem is exactly the same as the word problem that we went over in class 2 days ago. The only difference is that I changed the numbers and I took out a couple of the words, but it's pretty much the same. So, a couple of the key words to look out for. In a word problem, if they ask the question how many in all or how many altogether, that's a big clue that the operation is addition. That's a big clue that to find the answer, you got to add the numbers in the problem together. So what should jump out to you with this word problem is the numbers that are mentioned, and the key vocabulary here is in all. Whenever you see the words in all, or all together, or what is the total, it means that you're adding. So we are going to add the numbers. We're going to add 4,425 plus 1,085. So let me bring this closer so everybody can see. Now we always start by adding the digits that are all the way to the right, adding the digits in the ones place. We always go to the ones place. Very important that you start in the ones place, because if you start in the thousands place, that will mess you up if you need to regroup. All right. So starting in the ones place, the two numbers in the ones place are 5. So 5 plus 5. 5 plus 5 equals 10. So I'm going to put the 0 in the number 10, I'm going to put in the ones place. The 1 in the number 10, I'm going to carry over to the tens place. 2 plus 8 equals 10, plus 1 equals 11. So the 1 in the number 11, I'm going to put in the tens place. Then the other 1 in the number 11, I'm going to carry over to the hundreds place. So remember, we regroup whenever the sum is 10 or more. We have to regroup whenever the sum is 10 or more. When the sum is 9 or less, we don't need to regroup. So hundreds place now, 1 plus 4 is 5, plus 0 is 5. Notice hundreds place, we did not need to regroup. Why? Because the sum was 9 or less. 9 or less, we don't have to regroup. The sum was only 5 here, so we did not need to regroup in the hundreds place. All right, 4 plus 1, also 5. So our answer is 5,510. I always put what the unit is. So Katie and Steve have 5,510 stamps. I'm going to do one more problem, then I'm going to call it a night. So again, this word problem is very similar. All I did was I changed a little bit of the wording and I changed the numbers. The process for solving this problem, exactly the same. Katie has 3,425 stamps, and Steve has 4,085 stamps. How many stamps do Katie and Steve have altogether? Punctuation, you gotta put the question mark at the end of the sentence there. All right. So remember, when they ask how many of something do they have in all, or how many of something they have altogether, if you're looking for how much they have altogether and all that means that we're adding. Key vocabulary right here for addition. So we are adding in this problem. What are we adding? We got to look at the two numbers that are in the problem. We are adding 3,425 stamps and 4,085 stamps. So 3,425 plus 4,085. Okay, so 5 plus 5 is 10. So 0 in the ones place. We're going to carry the 1 over. 2 plus 8 is 10, plus the one that we carried over is 11. So I'm going to put a 1 in the tens place. I'm going to carry the other one, number 11, over. 1 plus 4 is 5, plus 5 is 0. 1 plus 4 is 5, plus 0 is 5. Now thousands place 3 plus 4 is 7. So our answer is 7,510 stamps. That is our answer. All right. I'm going to do one more word problem, and then we're going to call it a night. One more. Okay. Katie has 1,428 stamps, and Steve has 4,375 stamps. How many stamps do Katie and Steve have in total? In total. So again, key vocabulary that gives us a clue that we are working with addition problems. In total, altogether, and all signify combining numbers and adding numbers together. Let me change up the color for fun here. So to answer this word problem, we got to add up the two numbers. We got to add to find the total number of stamps between Katie and Steve. So 1,428 plus 4,375. So again, problems are almost identical. The process for solving these word problems is almost exactly the same. Only thing I changed is the numbers. I changed the numbers, I changed the vocabulary words, but process for solving the problem is exactly the same. So again, we start by going to the ones place. In ones place, we have 8 plus 5. 8 plus 5 equals 13. So the 3 and 13 is going to go in the ones place. The 1 is going to get carried over to the tens place because 13 is more than 10. And 10 or more, we have to carry a 1 over. 1 plus 2 equals 3, plus 7 equals 10. So the 2 plus 7 equals 9, but with the 1 that we carried over, it's equal to 10. So the 0 in the number 10, I'm going to put in the tens place. And the 1 in the number 10 is going to carry over to the hundreds place. 4 plus 3 is 7, plus the 1 that we carried over is 8. Now for this one, we don't have to regroup because 9 or less, we do not need to regroup. We only regroup if the sum is 10 or more. 1 plus 4 is 5. Again, we don't need to regroup there. And the answer is 5,803 stamps. All right, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, thank you so much for tuning in. Please share this video, like, comment, let me know if this was helpful. Let me know if you are having any difficulty with the steps or with the strategies to solve these addition word problems. And leave a comment. And please, again, I said it before, I'm going to say it again. Like, share, and subscribe. All right, this is Mr. Camilleri signing off.